What a night. I've just got in from work. Trying to set computers up, everything, what you normally take 2 hours into 20 minutes won't help. It just not does it all. And then all of a sudden I got these fuzz and everything going and just did me nothing. And now I've got to go back to work. As soon as this finishes, I've now got to go back to work because I forgot my phone. So I've got to pack everything I've got for tomorrow. Still got to pack. Go back home, go back to work, pick up my phone and everything, come back, and then have about 3-4 hours sleep, get up, go to the train, get to Sheffield at 11:30, meet my family, go back to the theatre for 2:30 to be given 2 hours of wrestling training, and then all systems go. But otherwise, it's going to be a great, great day. So, how's your week been?
Yeah, fairly good. Right,
3 letters. All anybody's been going on about fucking tea. We've got shows by Southside this week. We've got shows by Progress Wrestling. We've got some more bits and bobs. I have spent tonight, Nix, half an hour chatting to Georgia Smith.
Oh, again?
Yeah. It's I did a lot of things on it, and I was really. She just wanted to say thank you to everybody. And for the contribution, she's been trying to send some money, but she can't because she hasn't got a debit card. Can you believe the daughter of the British Bulldog's not got a credit card? But tonight's going to be a good night. We're going to try and fit everybody in. If I said to people you can ring in, please don't be upset if we haven't got time for you tonight. I really do apologise. It's just that we're trying to get everything fitted in tonight, and then I've got to go back to work. And I've got to be on a train at 8:30 in the morning. And why is my computer loading up fucking Google Chrome? I have not even asked for Google Chrome. Don't
Best.
You fucking dare.
Fucking.
Anyway, this week has been... there's been so much negativity on Facebook and Twitter and all over the bloody place. What do you reckon? It's been so much slagging and all. Well, what they did was wrong. What's your take on next on TNA with Jesse Sorensen? Come on, let's get it out of the way. Let's start it quick and go into everything else later. What's your thing on?
Well, it seems like Dixie's giving him a lot of false promises.
You name me one job where a boss lives up to a promise.
I certainly can't say that about mine.
You name
That's
me.
all I'm saying on the matter.
Right. So when a wrestler doesn't show up for a show, like happens over here most of the time, and you've seen that in action, right?
I have.
If you see that happen, so when a wrestler doesn't show up and a promoter has to rejiggle the show and everything around him, that's okay. But because Dixie Carter gave the elbow to someone, Jesse Sorensen, he was earning twice as much as every other production engineer, apparently.
Yeah, but was that because she was compensating for what happened to him?
I think it was. I think it was like... I think, end of the day, what Nixie's done is best for TNA wrestling. That's the thing.
What Nixie's done or what Dixie's done?
Dixie.
Because I haven't done anything for TNA wrestling.
Dixie.
All right.
What Dixie's trying to do is best for TNA wrestling. What reason why they've knocked off all these people and all these things, and it just seems one of them things and everything that's like fair enough, she's like, right, there's all these people that we're paying money and we're not using them. They've just said to the writing department, have you got anything for Christian York? No. Have you got anything for Crimson? No. Have you got anything for Taylor Hendricks? Taylor got booted out. Got nothing for you. End of story. If WWE had done it, oh yeah, fair enough. Well, the shit anyway. Bye-bye. TNA's done it. Oh my God, she's a bitch. And not because Jesse Sorensen, everybody's got this thing because Jesse Sorensen broke his neck in a wrestling ring. Fine, fair enough, everything like that. Right, blah, this. Right, when Chris Sabin, right, and I said last year, when Chris Sabin did his knee in, there was no videos for Chris. There was no, we feel sorry for Chris and everything. He just come back from another ACL operation. He did the other knee, And nobody said nothing. When you name me one video that was put up about the Chris Sabin this year about him returning and everything like that, there was fucking nothing. And it was all Jesse this, Jesse that. Oh, wow, well, Jesse's doing this, Jesse's doing that. Fine. Accidents happen in wrestling. Everything accepts that. And wrestlers get released from companies. Everything like that. Some wrestlers stand by. Taz broke his neck. ECW stood by Taz. That's the best one I can find up to now. All promoters aren't like that. Dixie's trying to find a new way, a new direction for TNA wrestling. That's all it is. But what's you say?
It's an awkward situation because of the neck break. But what would he be doing in TNA if he hadn't broken his neck?
He'd be a jobber because Jesse Sorensen wasn't doing anything at the time.
No, he wasn't. The only reason we really know his name is because he broke his neck.
Exactly. You watch. I want Dixie Carter to come out with a T-shirt now. Jesse 316. I broke your. Jesse, I fucked up your career. Is that too soon?
Yeah.
That's too soon, right? Fair enough. But it's always the same. It's always, oh yeah, well they've done this. Every time a wrestler gets released, it's crazy. And Bruce Pritchard's gone. I think that what they're doing is like, right, we took 2 steps forward. Now we've got to take 1 step back to see how far forward we can go again. If it works, she's a genius. If she doesn't, she's going to get slated like she's done on Twitter this week with Ask Dixie. Did you see the questions? I would ask her. Dirty fuckers.
No, I didn't. I didn't see the questions.
I don't think there was one. I think there's only a few decent questions, but everything else is just, hey, Dixie, just give me the shit like this. The thing is, we have promises of support and everything like, yeah, we know what Dixie's like, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes with Dixie. Don't know. Is that right? All we've seen is what the dirt sheets has put in front of us that have said TNA Wrestling releases Jesse Sorensen. The only people that know exactly what's happened here are Dixie Carter and Jesse Sorensen. Yeah?
Yeah, I've got one other point, though, in a minute.
Go on.
Are they releasing people, not because they're in trouble, but because they've really overspent on bringing in the WWE talents?
No, they weren't. Everybody, it goes back to the same old thing they've overspent. TNA has got so much fucking money. They're just cutting out on the pin thing. They're cutting the dead wood that don't get used. It's simple as that. What WWE talent have they brought in the last 12 months? All right, come on. What WWE talent of TNA brought in the last 12 months?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who they've brought in, to be honest with you.
Exactly. I think I can name 2 ex-WWE. One's Mike Knox and the other one's Doc.
Yeah, and Doc's gone.
Yeah.
Which was stupid in my eyes, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do Bleeding Trent. He's only just fucking turned on the Bleeding TV last week. You can't use him. Well, bollocks to that. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, well, and when did he get used in WWE? Fuck's sake. Oh, do you know, I love it, me. Have you seen it? When he said to people, all the ex-WWE, and they say, oh, AJ Styles did a tryout on WWE once. He did 20 seconds in a match. Samoa Joe was on a tryout on the WWE Superstars once.
So was Velvet Sky. So what?
Fucking so stupid. Like, oh, yeah, but they're WWE rejects. Fuck off.
Angelina Love was in FCW, wherever it was. Does that make her a reject? Well, yes.
Yeah. And now the rumour mill's starting again that Tara's going back.
I've got to be honest. That did cross my mind, and I did think Tarantula versus Tarantula.
Nah, if Victoria goes back, it's got to be in a training role and helping the other things. I did watch thingy last night. In the end, I did watch her. Brittany, I did watch her that. I'm not going to call her Paige. She's Brittany Knight to us.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Have you been playing with your dolls this week?
Yes, always.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. A lady in her 20s.
I don't have dolls.
What the fucking hell's AJ then? What's that?
It's a figurine.
It's a doll.
It's a figure. No, it's a figure.
Doll.
No, it's not.
What's Kane and Undertaker?
They're figures.
They're dolls. They're doll.
No, they're not.
You
They're
play
not.
with
They're
dolls.
not dolls. They're not. No, I don't play with them. I model them.
You model. What, do you dress them like Barbie and Ken? And what the fuck? What they been
No.
doing that?
No, they're stood on my windowsill side by side, actually.
You are 20-odd years old and you play with dolls.
I do not play with them.
You play with dolls.
No, I don't. I do not. So I'm going to say, people like CM Punk have several thousand action figures. Some in actually, he's got some in his bathroom because he's posted them on Twitter. Does that mean it's bad for him?
They're dolls.
They're not.
They're not action figures.
They're
it's dolls.
Yes,
Action Man was a doll. Action Man was an action figure, but Action Man was a doll. Crystal Ken, a doll. They're all dolls. End of story. At the end of the story, it's always the same. They're playing with dolls.
I do not. No. Playing with them implies I do something with them. I merely put them in my room and model them.
Oh.
It's a difference.
Oh dear. You can see I've had a rough night. Can you see, can't you? You can see I'm a mental case. Sorry, guys. Sorry about it. It's been a cracking. We've had to get this thing out of Tea in a way because everybody's been asking us about it. Everybody's been saying, "Oh, what are you going to say about this and everything?" And it's just wound me up. It's just completely doing my thing. And ask Dean. Ask Dean, bleeding nothing. I'm not doing question and answers. I'll leave it to you guys. Do it on YouTube and all these things. You do it so well. There's no fucking way I'm doing a Q&A session. Not a chance. What was that? Wonder what PA one ending they're going to do show?
Paranormal Activities on ITV.
Oh dear. Oh God. Is that what you're waiting for? That's what you're waiting for me to finish the show so you can go and watch a shit film?
I'm watching it. It's the last 5 minutes and I'm just wondering there's like 3 endings and I'm wondering what one they're going to show.
Fuck me. I don't believe it.
Fuck me.
I can't believe it. 2 hours a week I asked for. I know she's multitasking again. Fuck's sake.
I'm a woman. Do you know what? I'm actually doing about 4 things at once here. I'm talking to you, watching the chat room, watching this, and as well as typing something up.
If I see do not plug anything in my chat room until later on when I say so. Because already they're starting to plug. Look, saying, can I plug my show? Can I plug show? Can I plug this? Can I plug that? It was nice to talk to Georgia tonight. It was just saying thanks. I did pass the money on Monday. I did pass £630 to Sharon. She sent me a really, really nice message and everything. There's a rumour that Sharon's going to be in Sheffield tomorrow watching me wrestle.
Ooh.
Please don't. Please don't. Nick's curses out. His car's broken down. So literally, it's my family that's in the audience tomorrow. And I mean, loads of my family are in this. Tomorrow's a big day. We've got to talk about it, haven't we? What do you think? I mean, at some point, we have got to talk about this thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I think. I just want to see the recording.
No, well, I've started doing a video diary. This is the thing. So I've got this video diary that I've done 3 videos from, and that's going to start and everything. And then tomorrow, it's going to go on with a bit about meet the guys. There's 44 men and 1 lady in this Rumble. There's a lady in it. And she's apparently is one of the baddest ladies ever in wrestling. And so she's... so we've got that. So I've got that to deal with tomorrow. But I just want to... I don't want to let anyone down. I don't want to look a fool. I've got to thank Nick Mason for giving me a pep talk and telling me exactly what to do and put his mind at rest and stuff. And thanks to Nick for that.
Keep telling you you're going to be fine.
Yeah. But what?
Just remember to break it properly.
Right. Well, this is what I'm going. I mean, tomorrow at 2:00, we're going to go to the theatre and where we're having it, and for 2.5 hours, I'm going to learn how to do things and stuff like that, and get in the ring and do things. What people don't get is right, and you may have heard me say this a million times before, and I'm going to say it again. I've had this dream since I was about 5 years old of one day being a wrestler. I've always had it inside of me. My best mate, Jason, he's always known about it. My brothers have known about it. My whole family have always said, since I can remember me opening my eyes, is every Saturday in Sheffield, I watched World of Sport. That was it. Wrestling was on my life. And I loved watching wrestling for everything, and I always will. And the thing for me is, for me to take this step now from behind this headset and going, oh, Deano's taking off the headset. And then tomorrow it's like music hits, bang, I walk out. What reaction am I going to get?
Cheered.
Well, I hope so. I've
What
got.
are they going to do? Boo you?
I've got nerves now, right? I've seriously got the nerves now.
I'd be worried if you didn't have nerves.
And you know, so these people that go, oh yeah, piece of piss, get in that fucking ring, watch me fly, yeah, whatever it is. Fuck that shit. I've had some great messages from lots and lots of great people, and there's too many to mention. I really, really am. I can't mention everybody, but I've had. It has been a mixed week for me, and I just want to get tomorrow and do everybody proud. All you guys that listened to us from day 1 or day 5 or whatever day you came into, what episode you came into us, even to the new people, Pixie, Amanda, and everything. Oh, we've got to talk about Pixie in a minute. Got to get that out of the way. And we've got these other things, and all the things that's happened with British Wrestling Radio is, from day 1, I always said we'd promote British wrestling. I never thought for one bleeding minute that one day it'd be me stepping in the wrestling ring and going, I'm going to kick your ass, motherfucker. I'm going to knock you out. Yes, it's family entertainment tomorrow. Yes, it is a family show, so I can't do Stone Cold Steve Austin and give him the finger. I would love to give him the finger so bad. I would love to do the Austin finger. I really would. But tomorrow's going to be great. If anybody's got any requests or anything like that they want me to cover or see what tomorrow, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook, and I'll see if I can get it done tomorrow for you.
Just record it.
No, just record it.
That's all I'm asking for. Just record it.
The music is done. Okay, the music is all done. I edited it last night, got it played. It sounds even better than our theme song now. So that might take over as our new theme song. And I might even get some people to talk on it and just do some video thing. But I just want to say thank you to a few people. First of all, I want to say thank you to Andrew Hogg, who put the invitation out in the first place. I want to thank everybody at Elite British Wrestling for putting on this show and actually giving this old fart a chance to wrestle in his home in Sheffield. And that's going to be an amazing experience because I wouldn't have done it anywhere else. And I want to thank my family for supporting me. That's going to go to the family tomorrow and support me. And if worse comes to the worst and I do die tomorrow, British Wrestling Radio will pass total ownership to Nixy Newman.
Oh, God.
Of which she can do what she wishes.
Oh. Call it the AJ Lee show then. No, I'm joking.
Excuse me. If you want to be a co-host on British Wrestling Radio, I'm going to sack Nixy in a minute. Yeah.
You dressed up as Cena. That's all I've got to say.
Can I just say, my sister works at Asda. And that's all I'm saying. And you'll never guess what.
Oh, no, what?
I asked her about it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I have asked my sister about this John Cena outfit that's in Asda for sale. That's all I'm saying. Nixie's shitting herself now. I can hear it going.
Yeah.
It's not bought, all right? I've not bought it. I am not buying the John Cena outfit for tomorrow. I'm not. Get that out of your screen. But for a fancy dress party in the future, who knows?
You know what I have to do? You know what I talked about when we were in Nottingham? I said I'd go to a show just fully dressed up as AJ Lee.
I might do that. I'll get the Cena outfit. Then.
Yeah. You do that one. I'll do that.
The only regret I've got for tomorrow is I've redesigned my shirt. Tomorrow is I'm taking all the BWR shirts I've got with me. I'm selling them at a discounted price to get rid of them all because literally I don't want them in my bedroom anymore because my wife's going mental at me. So I'm selling them at a discount price. Please forgive me. I will make it up to the people that's bought one already. If you've bought one, I will do some things about it. I'll make it up to you and everything. So I'll get that sorted. But tomorrow it's going to be discounted, so I can get. I'm going to make donations to Callum and stuff like that. I'm sure of it. It's going to be amazing tomorrow. It's from start to finish, and I can't wait. It's a dream come true. It really, really is. Some people get to think about their dreams. Tomorrow I'll live it for the first time ever. And I am not having Mandrew Hogg's got this name of Dean Machino Mitchell. And I'm not having it. If I'm having out, it's going to be Deano, Ultimate Sheffielder Mitchell. So even I can come out just going like that just once. Yeah, I'm not doing wah. I'm not doing a wambulance. No. It's Ultimate Warrior, if anything. I haven't got the face paint either. Or Dean Mitchell. Or Michelle. Oh, piss off. Yeah, have you seen the website? Right, here we go. Go on ringsideworld.co.uk, right? And you go on the events, you look at Rhythm and Brews. And you've got wrestlers, and you've got the wrestlers' things, everything like that. Look how they spelt my name. Michelle. Fuck's sake. There's no T in it. I look like a fucking French person now. It doesn't say Mitchell, it says Michelle. I'm like, what the fucking hell are you doing to me? So, there you go. I'm on there as a wrestler. Can you believe it? I've actually got a wrestler's profile on that page. And, fuck's sake. Absolutely crazy. Cheers, Ross, for that one. And, sorry, how was your interview with Doug Williams again? Oh, yeah, that's right. It didn't happen.
Stop being mean.
Hey, what?
Stop being mean.
Yeah, I'm not being mean. She's had a go at me. I'm just having a go back. Fucker. Yeah. But give us a few minutes, Pixie. I'll say when we can ready for you. Okay, love. Right. Talking of Pixie. Right. Did I have a chat with you and tell her what we're doing with Pixie?
No.
No. Right. Well, as of now, we've got a new member of the team that's going to come on either once a week or once a fortnight and talk about all the scene to do with ICW up in Scotland and stuff like that. And it's Pixie. Because I thought, well, why not? Pixie's ringing up every week and telling us, so why not? So I just said, fair enough, make her part of the show. So Pixie is going to be part of our broadcast team and also be a part of the team and anything. So welcome to Pixie, the newest member of British Wrestling Radio crew and ICW, yep. And so we get everybody can get to all the inside knowledge and everything about Nixy and Pixie. I never thought of that. Oh, fucking hell. Sounds like a reading TV's children's show, doesn't it?
You know what my email address is, didn't you?
Pixie Nixy.
No.
Nixy Pixie?
Yes, close. Nixie's Pixies.
Oh, bleeding hellfire.
I couldn't. I listened.
No, you've told everybody your email address now.
No, not really, because I don't know the other side of it. I don't know what I'm on. I could be on Gmail, Hotmail, and I've got about 5 email addresses anyway. So
I've lost count because every time I did an Xbox Live account, I lost money and I ran out of money. I've created a new one so I could play online for the month. So it's definitely different. Tomorrow is like we just say, thank you to every single person that sent me a message, and I hope I don't let anybody down. The outfit that I put on Facebook last night has changed. I've coloured in the Callum Murray on the sleeves. It now looks a lot better in white than it did before. Okay? So I thought it looked good with just the outline, but now I coloured it in and makes it look... And so everybody can see the name Callum. Callum is also above the British flag on the jersey. So this is also... I've got my MMA shorts, what everybody's seen. This is the thing now. I am announcing it now. The first person that gives us the next live auction on the TV screen. Next week, the show is on Sunday. Okay? I've got nights. I can't do an early shift, unfortunately. So next show is on Sunday. Okay? Because I'm in Sheffield till Tuesday and I can't do a show. And I'm doing a lot of good things in Sheffield over the next few days. Got loads of people to say hi to. stuff, and cannot wait for that. So the show next week is on Sunday. So I think it's the 4th of August. Okay, can't believe we've nearly been. It's nearly September. We've been going nearly 2 years. Well, I've been going nearly 2 years. So I'll say that I've been going nearly 2 years. Nixy's a pup. She's been doing it a year. Yeah. This time last year you left us. Do you remember?
No, I hadn't. Well, yes, sort of.
Yes, you had. Yes, you had. You really.
Yeah, for reasons. Okay.
Yes, all right. Yeah, all right. We said we'd never talk about that. We never will. But it was this. Can't believe it. This time last year, you got all them squirming letters from me, Winters, and then you did the famous thing in the chat room. Went, oh my God, what the fuck is she?
SummerSlam last year.
That was genius. Yeah, we'll talk about SummerSlam and everything in a bit. So tomorrow, come and see me if you're in Sheffield. I know there's people who might be listening to somewhere in Sheffield. Big news concerning the future of British Wrestling Radio is I am starting to look into details to making an app for the iPhone. So people can listen to us on the app on the iPhone. If people's got an interest on Android instead of the iPhone, please let me know. If anybody knows anything about making apps and stuff, please do it. So your choice is up to you. If you want it for a BWR app, if you want it for the Android, let me know. If you want it for the iPhone, let me know. If I can do it for both, I will do. But it seems everybody's doing apps, so why not us? If it gets us more listeners, it gets us more listeners. And our website has gone through the fucking roof with so many people being on it in the last few weeks. 3,700 hits on our website. So we've had 3,000 people look at our website since the charity show, which is mental. And at the end of this year, I'm going to design a new T-shirt for us. It's going to be and I've got the design in place. On the back, it's going to say hashtag British Wrestling Kicks Arse. That is going on the back, no matter what. On the front, I'm going to have BWR in the NWO style. And have British Wrestling Radio. That's going to be it. It's as simple as that, but we're going to have the BWR in red, white, and blue. So we're going to have that, and I'll have that T-shirt made as cheap as possible. I'm going to see if I can get it done for like £5-6, and then sell it to you guys for exactly the same £5-6, and then have them all on. Get small, medium, large, extra large, huge size, whatever you want. Get them, and then we'll see how we go with that one. But that's the plan anyway. The plans are in place for the T-shirt for 2014. And then I've got to pay for the website, but I've got to think about that. I've got to think about the future from February next year. A lot of thinking to be done. Anyway, wrestling. This weekend we have Southside Wrestling presents the Big Bang Theory at Letchworth. Including main event is Styx versus Johnny Storm. We have Doug Williams is on the show. We have El Ligero, the usual. We have Robbie X and Local Imbecile taking on, I think it's the London Riots in the #1 contenders match for the tag team titles held by the Predators. We've got loads of other good bouts and everything that's happening at Letchworth, so go to that tomorrow if you're down in that way. Letchworth tickets are still available, good seats still available for that one. Also, we have Progress Wrestling this weekend. Amazing Progress Wrestling, Chapter 8. They're coming on heaps and bounds and everything. A good friend of the show is also involved with one of them, so we've got them as well. There is loads and loads and loads of other shows, and I cannot remember them off the top of my head because I can't get hold of my Facebook, so I'm buggered. Have you got any shows you've got to promote this week, Nix?
No, I haven't.
Right. It was Warrior. Warrior's in our chat room. Right. I'm telling you straight now, I have not sent you your DVD yet, sir, because as a thank you, I'm thinking of wait. If you can wait a couple of weeks, I'm seeing Sabu and Jay Lethal. I'm going to get a few posters signed by Sabu and Jay Lethal, and I'm going to send you one of them posters, sir. So you've got Sabu, Jay Lethal, and all the guys at Southside Wrestling in a picture. I'm going to get loads and loads of posters signed for everyone, and I'm going to send them out to people as a thank you for waiting all that long. And plus, I've got another DVD. So that's so I've got that, and I hope you like the DVD I've got. Hope you like the WWE Attitude Collection TLC DVD. So I've got that for you, sir. But please wait a couple of weeks, and I'll get on to that and stuff forth. Preston City Wrestling are back next week. They've got their 2nd anniversary show. So congratulations to everybody involved with PCW. At next week's show, 60-minute Ironman match. They've pulled Noam Dar out of it. It's now main event. It's Doug Williams will take on El Ligero in a 60-minute match. In a 60-minute Ironman match at PCW. Loads of people going. Loads of good friends of ours are going as usual. And say if you're going, say hi. There's also Future Shock. There's all these usual guys and everything and stuff. But we're going to go in. ICW have got another show coming up in Edinburgh in a few weeks, but we'll let Pixie and friends talk about that. We've also got Rhinos coming to Scotland, Sabu's coming everywhere in August, and then we've got go all the way through to the end of August and September, and then the all super shows and all the blah blah blahs towards the end of the year. So wrestling's going good, and just want to say good congratulations to a good friend of ours. Have you seen that Wrestle Talk commercial when they're asking for media staff?
No.
Yeah, they're asking for, they've got a vacancy and they want to say, if you want to be part of the Wrestle Talk media crew, talk to wrestlers and all the shit like that. Well, if you watch it on YouTube, you see a friend of ours in the thing, Ollie. He's done 4 episodes of the Gorilla Report and he's already on a fucking video with Wrestle Talk. Can you believe it? Fucking hell, he's bleeding flying. And he's talking about getting T-shirts. Can you believe it? 4 episodes and he's doing T-shirts. Fucking hell, after bleeding 25 episodes, he'll be buying me out. God, do I need that Budweiser. So bad I needed that Budweiser. Right. So what time are we in now? 3:35. Listen, it's going to be a short one tonight, guys. It really, really is. Right. News from America. What we got WWE-wise?
Not a lot at the minute.
Who they buried in WWE this week?
Not a lot going on.
Is it Fandangolos?
No, although I'll tell you what, CM Punk did post a funny backstage picture of him.
I watched Pixie and that Emma last night on NXT, and I was really impressed with them too.
Pixie.
What a match.
I mean, Paige.
Paige, yeah, what am I on about? See, bleeding peas everywhere. Fucking hell, fire, I'm doing me nothing. Paige has got it, and I mean, the only thing is, I did see a botch, but I'm not going into that because it's not fair on me to say, oh yeah, look at that, she fucked up, because she's Brittany Knight, and have you seen her brothers and her dad? Fuck that. It ain't happening. Ain't never happening in a million fucking years that I'm criticizing. No one in their right mind will criticize fucking. That's what we're going to talk about. The tit explosion. The Bella tit exposed on Raw Monday night. There we go. Yeah. There we go. And what did John? And did you see the picture of? They did a picture of at PWS forums. Great forum, by the way, guys. If you want to do it, there's about 10,000 members of this forums. So if you ever want to start a conversation with people, go to it. PWS forums. There's a group on Facebook. There's a group on Facebook run by a great guy called Mac. He's done it. All go with the forums and everything. He did a great picture of Daniel Bryant walking away with his head down going, I can't believe my girlfriend's just got a tit out live on TV. It looked great. It really looked great. Dear, it was superb. We got a load. It was Brie, weren't it?
I don't know.
Or was it? Was it Brie or was it Nikki that got the boob out?
I don't know.
Is Brie the one with the boob job?
Don't know.
Have I hit a conversation that you're just going to say don't know to? Silence. I've got the Daniel Sandow here. Silence!
I kill you!
No. Silence! I am looking forward, and I know this sounds crazy, but I am looking forward to Cody Rhodes versus Damien Sandow more than any other matches so far. Because I never saw it coming. I never saw this feud coming. And now they've got they've got the matches on Raw for SmackDown in place. They've got 5 great matches in place. This looks great. I love SummerSlam. I love it with my heart. It was the first pay-per-view I ever watched from WWE.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first one you ever watched?
Probably I saw WrestleMania 16, I think.
Oh, WrestleMania 16.
Probably I would say that at a push, maybe Rumble 2000. No, you know what? We were watching it all over our early childhoods because we would go around and my nan would have it on.
Mm.
So me and my brother would have seen it from, I don't know, we were probably watching it probably when we were really babies. And I remember watching it, we'd go around our nan's and she'd have it on, she'd let us turn on Cartoon Network.
That was the first time I saw wrestling, though. I saw SummerSlam. My mate had it recorded off of Sky, and I didn't have Sky at the time. And he says, "Oh, I've got this American wrestling." I went, "Oh yeah." He says SummerSlam '91 from World Wrestling Federation, and I just remember that from Hulk Hogan and the Bulldogs. And I went, "Really?" I says, "Can I borrow it?" And he says, "Yeah." He only gave me was the tape. I did not know who was on it. I couldn't give a monkeys and everything. And the first thing I see is the first match. You had Power and Glory and the Warlord versus Texas Tornado, Ricky Dragon the Steamboat, and the British Bulldog. And then you got the British Bulldog did his pose when he pulled his arms out the side. And my exact words were, "He's fucking massive now. Fuck's sake." And that was the first pay-per-view I ever saw. The first American wrestling I saw was WWF on World of Sport, and then WCW on Saturday mornings on ITV. Shut up, bleeding hellfire. Shut up. You've got to. Did you watch the Monday Night Raws I sent you?
No, I didn't.
Fucking what? How can you? Do me. You've got some
it's Eric
point.
Bischoff. I hate Eric Bischoff.
It's not Bischoff. He's
poison.
Hey, fuck's sake, woman. You're missing the point. You've got this thing saying, right, Eric Bishop, right. You're missing the point of everything about WCW. If you think WCW is just Bischoff, you're wrong. You're just missing out on all this stuff that happened, which was great and everything. But it wasn't just Bischoff, okay?
I know.
Right? You've got to watch Bash at the Beach 2000 just for the fact when Jeff Jarrett lays down in the ring and fucking Vince Russo comes out and cuts the promo on Bulk Hogan and calls him a big bald fuck. You've got to watch stuff like that. It's everything like that. But, I mean, it's got a place because of the NWO and all the things like that. And if it wasn't for the NWO, we wouldn't have had the Attitude Era. So WCW is responsible for you watching wrestling in a roundabout way. There you go. See, I've got you. Now, yeah, see, silence on you.
Yeah.
See, and think of all the wrestlers that come from WCW that you watch now. Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, Undertaker was in WCW.
Yeah, but he wasn't the Undertaker then, so it doesn't count.
It was Mean Mark Calloway.
Yeah, he was. Mean Mark Callis, wasn't it, or Calloway?
Mean Mark Calloway. He was part of a tag team with Sid Justice, or Sid Vicious as he was. You had Jeff Jarrett in there. You had all these things. It's good stuff, honestly. If you watch Monday Night Wars, it's just telling you of how WWF comes so close to going out of business. That's the thing that shocks you. When you're watching it, you didn't realize how close they was. Then you watch it and you just see all the different things and the best things about it. Yeah, you see Bischoff talking about it, but you also see Bischoff talking about when he fucked up, when they fired him, when they said, "Oh, get the fuck out of here," and everybody slags him off. That's the bit you'll love, when everybody fucks about him. So then, good evening, UF Allen. Good evening, UF Allen. So, any company that can come up with Arn Anderson and the Four Horsemen, you got to give him good credit. But that was the NWA. It was nothing to do with WCW.
Okay.
If you just look at NWA years, that's the best ones. The Four Horsemen, Dusty Rhodes, Genius, Sting. So what's your take on Sting then? Because like you watch TNA and stuff. What do you reckon of Sting?
I like Sting because he's different.
Yeah, but you don't like Sting because he was a WCW franchise.
I like Sting because he's never been in WWF or WWE.
We've said
That's what I find really
tonight.
intriguing about him.
Do you realise we've said WWF more times tonight than we've ever done before?
Yeah, probably.
Oh dear. It's just everything. Look, everybody's going, fucking Dixie Carter, here we go again. No. I think leave Sting to be Sting. Don't let Sting say, oh, he should take over Dixie Carter's job. I know how bad you feel, Stephen, about it. I know how bad I've seen all your posts this week about Dixie and everything like that. But let Sting be Sting. Don't let him do anything else. Let him just do what he does. I just want Sting to be Sting and just don't hurt his legacy. My dream is to see Sting go to do WrestleMania just for once against Taker. But that's not going to happen. Unless there's a mighty big fuck up at TNA and then he's gone. Jim Cornette will never go back to TNA. Never in a million years. No way. Not as long as Bischoff. Not as long as Hogan's there. Not a chance. He'll never work with Hogan. But saying that, we never said Russo would work with Hogan, but he did. I mean, the thing that does me is we always talked about the good old days, and we've always talked about the Attitude Era, and we always have a smile when we think about these days and this stuff. But it's only because of like WCW kicking WWE's arse that WWE had to go that direction. That had to find a new way of doing things, and that made Monday nights or Friday nights in Britain the best nights ever were, because we loved them nights. Because we saw 4 hours of great wrestling, and it was great stories, and everybody was on fire, and it was superb to watch. I remember watching the whole Hart Foundation story in WWF in '97, and just thinking, wow, I just want to watch it next week, because I thought Davey Boy was on fire for the whole time. The heel things he did with Ken Shamrock, and then you had Brian Pillman in that mix, and you had, do you reckon one day they'll put Pillman in the Hall of Fame? But
what's he done wrong to the company? That's the question I've got to ask you.
That's the thing. He didn't. But you look at all the people that was being good to WWE that are not in the Hall of Fame yet. And so if you look at all the history of all the people, I mean, you've got Rick Rude, right? You got Owen, you got Bulldog. You've got Jim the Anvil Neidhart was not in there. Savage, Warrior.
Although by the look of it, Warrior might be going in this year.
Yeah.
Next year, rather.
I know somebody in our chat will mark out completely if they do that. Haku. Look, he's gone crazy now. Look. Should I do that tomorrow? Should I come out going, yes, yes, yes?
No.
Yes. Should I do it?
No.
What do you reckon, chat room? Should I do tomorrow, come out going, Daniel Bryan, yes, yes,
no,
yes? Yeah, no? Fair enough. No? Fine. Go fuck yourselves then. Fine. Why not? It's my bleeding day. Warrior Run. Have you seen the arena? Have you seen the theatre? There's 2 loads of steps running up and down. And if I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think it'll just come to me straight away. I think I'm going to shake hands with every kid in the bleeding audience to take you. That's what I want to do. But get back to this thing. I mean, there's all these wrestlers that have said they're like, they'd never go in the Hall of Fame and stuff, but we've just come up with a great list there. I mean, Haku, all these great names. I think the only way that Pillman will go in is if they put the Hart Foundation as a section. You know, it's like they did the 4 Horsemen last year.
Yeah.
I think the only way they'll put them in is if they'll put the Hart Foundation in like Brett, Jim, Owen, Bulldog, and Pillman. And they put them in that way. Honky Tonk Man's another name.
I love it when his theme comes on my iPod.
Oh, Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, I love it when that comes on my iPod. That's brilliant.
Fucking the bleeding Honky Tonk Man. Yeah,
I've got Shawn Michaels on there as well.
It's all coming out now. Nixy plays with dolls. She's also got she's got the Honky Tonk Man, and she's got that Rougeau Brothers. Nah, I don't think Rougeau Brothers are going, just because of the incident with Dynamite. So
not dolls.
They're dolls.
No, they're not.
They're dolls.
No, they're not.
I've got my... Do you realise now I have got my revenge after all these months of Sunny and Bunny and Bugs Bunny and all this? I have my revenge.
Can I just say, Bugs Bunny wasn't mine, it was Webby's. It was Mike's. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't give a toss.
I didn't start Bugs Bunny, he did.
They are dolls, not action figures. They are dolls. End of story. You got your thing, I've got mine.
I do. I have one or two dolls, I admit that, but they're not dolls.
See,
my fairies are all dolls, quite frankly.
Yeah. Oh, yes. But the British Bulldog is an action figure. It's not a doll.
Yeah, whatever.
Dear. What is it? Action figures? Right. Press right. Here we go. What are they? Action figures or dolls? If they agree with me on dolls, press dolls. If the action figures, type in take an AFs. It's up to you, chat room. AFs or dolls? What are they? Action figures or dolls? They are dolls to me. Anything. Figurines.
Thank you, Amanda.
AF. Look. Nobody's going.
See?
Look. You lot can go bleeding bollocks. You lot can go shit stuff. No. Look, see, everybody's turned against me. You can't turn against me because I'm the boss of British Wrestling Radio. I'm the one that you tune in to listen to. I am the God, the Ayatollah of rock and roller. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This has cheered me up great. I'm so thankful for all you guys tonight. Oh, dear. Love you guys to my heart and my soul. Really. Have we got any questions from the threads in the chat room on Facebook?
What you just sold?
Oh, my soul to the devil. There you go. That one could come back.
That.
Yeah, when you see me coming out tomorrow, it's a... There you go. Oh, thanks, guys, for keeping me going. I think with that accent, I don't understand. My accent.
I've got to ask, you're in a show. Is there now any pressure on me to star in a show at any point?
Nope, because you haven't been asked yet. Oh, you never know. Andrew Hogg at EBW might ask you to come up and do one with him, be my heel manager at something. If I win the Rumble tomorrow, this is the big thing. If I win the Rumble tomorrow, I am the #1 contender for the title shot. Can you believe it? I am the #1 contender. If Deano wins, lol, okay. Hey, shocks have happened in this world. Who would have thought Vince McMahon would win the Royal Rumble? Good point, eh?
Yeah.
Good point. Who would thought that Santino Marella would last as long as he did one year? Who would have thought that Kane, the big dumbass red machine that he was in 2001, would throw 11 people over the top rope and then lose? Right? Who would have thought that John Cena would enter number 30 and win the Royal Rumble?
Don't bring that.
Who would have thought that Kevin Nash would come back to the WWE in the Royal Rumble? All these things could happen. We are going to have a fun and games tomorrow. I might come out to Diesel music. I've just thought Kevin Nash music. NWO. Ooh, what about that? NWO music tomorrow. Blue World Order from ECW. BWO. Now, Blue World Order music, that would be cool. But no one would know the BWO. Very, very true. Come out just as blue and go, say hello to the blue guy. Do you remember BWO?
Yeah, Blue World Order.
Yeah, Blue Meanie, Stevie Cool, and Hollywood Nova.
Yeah.
Better known as Simon Diamond to you. Yeah. And that, say hello to the blue guy. I remember they used to be great. Oh yeah, there's a channel on YouTube, World Wrestling Encyclopedia. If anybody wants to watch full DVDs and full pay-per-views of wrestling over the last 20 odd years, go to this channel. You wouldn't believe the stuff that this guy's put on. It's amazing, the stuff that this channel's got on at the moment. World Wrestling Encyclopedia. It is an amazing channel on YouTube. Really, really cool. One of my favorites so far. Almost as good as Heel Steven channel, and almost as good as the MJK show, and almost as good as the Gorilla Report. No, it's going to be fun and games. Anyway, get back to it. If Pixie wants to ring in, let her ring in for a few minutes, and then we'll see how we go with Pixie and stuff. But we'll see about that. And we'll get that out of the way. So
I'm stuck.
What do you mean you're stuck? What are you stuck on?
No, nothing, don't worry.
Oh, you're stuck online?
Ow.
Oh, we've got two of them. Let's have a look. They might not work because of the Dalek effect we had last time. So you never know what we might have. So we can try. We can try as best. Oh, have you heard about the House of Pain next show? Evolution. Roughnecks in a 7-man battle royal. Oh,
What's Barricade doing?
I don't know. He's the House of Pain champion.
He is. I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah. He's now the House of Pain champion. Evening, Pix. Nixy. Pixie. She did what? Call drop. Oh, she dropped. I will give her a ring back in a bit. No, Barricade at House of Pain. He's now beaten LJ Heaven last week. He's now a House of Pain champion. And he destroyed him, apparently. And stuff. But we'll see if we can get him on the show. What do you reckon? See if we can go for
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you would.
I like it as my kind of wrestler. He's just weird looking and...
Yeah. Okay, right. So let's try again. Hiya, Pixie.
Hi.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, you?
Good. Good. So how's the world up in Scotland this week?
It's amazing. The Edinburgh card's finally finished. And it's just like, oh my god, it's going to be great. And I'm excited and stuff like that.
So we got Jack Jester take on Sabu, who's been cutting on these awesome promos.
Yes, we have Jack Jester versus Sabu. We have Grado taking on Colt Cabana. We have Wolfgang versus Mickey Whiplash for both the ICW heavyweight title and the 0G title.
Yeah.
Leah Owens and Nikki Storm are having a bra and panties match, the first ever in ICW history.
Did you hear that, guys? Good. A bra and panties match in ICW.
I'm gonna be providing Kleenex. I don't want to be standing next to anyone with a puddle on their shoe.
Oh dear. ICW crowd at a bar and bra and panties match. Dear me, that's gonna be a funny game.
That's bad.
Oh dear.
I mean, I'm saying that the guys, I'm sure some of the girls will be the same. I won't be. I have restraint sometimes. But yeah, the Bucky Boys have got like almost like a sort of fatal 4-way tag team match type thing, them and 3 other tag teams, and I don't want them to lose their titles, but I've got a feeling they're gonna. They've only just got them back.
So when and where is this?
This is in Edinburgh on the 25th of August at the Picture House.
So we've got a few weeks yet.
Yes.
Oh, so that'll be good.
There's just about a month left until the show, and there's under 100 tickets left. So if anyone's coming, they better get their tickets quickly because they're not going to last.
How many does the garage? How many does this Edinburgh place hold then?
They originally had booked a venue that held 300 because they weren't expecting a big turnout. Then they announced Jester versus Sabu and Grado versus Cabana, and it went mad. They sold out the original venue in 3 days, and now they've moved to a different venue that holds 1,000.
And they nearly sold out again.
They've got 90 tickets left. Amanda and myself were talking to Dallas last night, and there's only 90 tickets.
Wow. Congratulations to everyone involved with ICW.
But there's also there's gonna be a debut of some random David the Beloved guy, which everyone's that's got everyone speculating on who it could possibly be. But it's gonna be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You can't tell or anything. I'm not hyper at all in the slightest.
No, you're all right. You're doing great. Well, thank you for accepting this little thing like you want to come on the show and
Oh
just
no,
talk
it's,
about
it's
ICW.
totally fine. I mean, I need an outlet at times because there's times where even like it gets too much for even my friends to handle.
Oh, you're more than welcome to do it on here anytime you wish. That's great. Well, thanks for doing it. So, 25th of August in Edinburgh, less than 100 tickets left to see this. This is amazing.
We've also got a last woman standing match as well. Last woman standing match between the fierce females champion Kaylee and Carmel Jacobs, who is a long-term rival.
Bloody hell.
And Noam Dar's apparently returned from injury, which that should be good because he's been gone for a long time.
Yeah, he's been gone for a couple of months now.
He's taking on Randy Wild.
I think he's the only guy I've seen with Facebook, Twitter, and everything that everybody's genuinely concerned, saying when are you coming back, and everything. Because I know he's in the main event for PCW next week, and they've had to make a decision that's saying, look, you're not well, you can't do a 60-minute Iron match. Norm's gutted that he's not going to be able to do this with Doug Williams, but he's still young. He's so young. He's got all this career ahead of him, and surely that. Everybody will still pay to see him versus Doug Williams any day of the night. So he's still got that to look forward to. But I'm gutted for the kid. But I still think Noam Dar is one of the best talents I've seen in years.
Noam Dar is he's going to go far. He's awesome.
Yeah, Nixy saw Noam Dar, didn't you? It's Stevenage. Yeah. No, she's disappeared. Oh, there we go. Nixy, are you there? What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say I heard her.
Yeah, you saw Noam Dar at Stevenage, didn't you? What did you think to know him?
I only seen him once. He was all right. He's pretty good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's got.
He's amazing.
When you see more and more of him, you understand how good he is. I mean, the first time I saw him was last year at the Southside show, and we also had Lionheart on that show as well. And that's the famous one where he spat water over the kid and the kid started crying because he's going, oh, I'm blind. And his dad stood up and offered to smack Lionheart, which is the biggest mistake in the world. And me and Rob were just looking at each other going, he's going to kill him. He's going to absolutely kill Lionheart's going to knock him on his ass. So we had to escort this guy at the arena and going past the entire crowd of Hunting and going, it's all part of the act, guys. It's all part of the act. Don't worry about a thing. It's all part of the act. And this little kid's going, oh, I'm blinded. He spat water in my eyes. I can't see it. Typical little bleeding kid, 12 years old, never saw daylight in his life, always lives on fish fingers or McDonald's or whatever it is he eats on. And he just walks out and goes, I'm not coming here again. And you saw Ben Old going, I'm fucking glad you're not coming. And when I saw Lionheart afterwards, I says, you okay? And he went, yeah. He says, thanks for that. I went, oh, no worries. He goes, we're going to fucking deck that bastard.
Oh, I know. See, that's the thing. Lionheart takes no shit from anyone.
Damn right.
And,
I know he
anyone who knows him, that totally rubs off on him. But the one thing, I'm waiting for Amanda to, call you as well. But the one thing that I was marking out about is Lionheart's promotion had the show on Saturday in Ayr. Nikki Storm took on
Nikki Storm versus Mickey
James. Yeah, that's the one.
Versus Andy Wild, didn't they?
Yeah, and the NAK came out and helped El Ligero win his match. Well, it was just BT Gunn, and El Ligero went to shake his hand, and BT Gunn took his hoodie off, revealed the NAK shirt. The whole place went mad, and Chris Redfield ran out.
Right. The other member of the Female Alliance, and that's your name, is it? Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
Hello. You are live on British Wrestling Radio.
Fantastic.
So what's
I'm covered in paint. I've got paint all over my face and everything.
That's a right debut.
Amanda's making me posters for the next ICW event. She's my creative department.
So you actually make posters?
I should actually totally send you. I should send you pictures on Facebook of these posters. They are amazing.
Oh my God!
And they're all the work of Amanda.
Just about finished.
Nixy, we got to go to Scotland. We've got to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture when, in a second, because I'm actually tagged in a picture from the official ICW pictures. You just see my face, my eyes holding this bloody poster. It's great. I love it.
I'm just the creative support.
She's awesome though.
So have you two got your own fan club when you go to shows, or do you have people coming up to you and going, "Hey, girls," and all that?
I have people who protect me because I'm on crutches, but other than that, no, we can handle ourselves.
You don't need a fan club. We're just there to go see the guys, have fun, hang out with our
People love
friends,
us.
and promote ICW the best way we know how, which is to talk incessantly and consistently about it.
Yeah, very much.
And now you're doing it on live, on radio to the world. We've got people in Canada listening to you now.
Hello,
Yeah.
Canadians.
Well, people in Canada should be in the UK so they can get their ass to ICW, but that's not going to happen.
Winters is our Canadian guy, and he's been more switched on to ICW and all the British scene than he does in America now. So this is a new thing for him. So he's like, "Oh wow, hello,
that's
I've got a new
awesome.
thing." He's on America too and stuff like that. And there's we've got a guy in America, Heel Steven, sorry guy, and everything. We've got them all over the place now.
Yeah, well, they should all get their ass to Glasgow or Edinburgh if they depending on how quickly they can work.
So I'm going to put this on YouTube. I'm going to put this on YouTube later, and it's going to say in the title, British Wrestling Radio, July 26, the debut of the ICW. So we've got to call you two something. We've got to tell you the ICW what you want to be called or anything like that, because we've got to call you something.
I don't know.
No. We're just Amanda and Pixie, the fans.
Okay, I'll just put the ICW.
Yeah, no, we're not
the ICW
anything.
fans. I'll just put that. Yeah. I'll put the birth of the ICW brigade. There you go. ICW. That's it. ICW fan invasion. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the ICW Invaders. There you go. That's the name for you. The ICW Invaders. There you go.
I like that.
See.
Won't be the first time ICW has invaded another show. Oh, that's right. I went there.
Yeah, you went there, and I was getting like live results sent to me from that show, and I was it's like I found out the NAK turned up, and I punched my laptop.
Hey,
she missed it.
Nixy, sounds like we've got two rivals here that might start their own radio show. So,
No.
Nah, I just like invading other people.
You can do that.
Yeah. I think Mark Dallas has found a couple of diamonds here. These are good.
Oh no, we were talking to Dallas last night, and he's amazing. I actually think that guy's really awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
There's that many people that support and promote ICW that you couldn't even begin to understand the amount of people that love it.
I saw it.
The past 18 months. It's been going for nearly 7 years, but in the past 18 months, it's just exploded. It's been fantastic.
Right, I can ask you two now because I'm going to ask this for this period because you're ICW and all that. Do you think when they got took off of my channel has been the best thing that's ever happened to ICW?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because now they're getting a BBC documentary.
Yeah, I saw that promo. It went mental.
When they got pulled from my channel or my face or whatever the hell it is, I don't even know because I wasn't paying it that much attention. Those guys, those idiots, right? It basically says they're too rough for TV, and it's like people who were used to watching the Attitude Era are used to that sort of stuff. And if they were getting pulled off TV for it, they're automatically going, maybe that's something I should be wanting to watch then.
Yeah,
so if they're watching the clips on YouTube, and if they can get to shows, they'll come along to one. And once you go to one ICW show, you always go back for another one. I've never met anybody that's only ever been to one.
Right.
Also, that's the other thing, as Amanda just said. If you want to see what ICW is all about, then go take your little ass to YouTube, type in ICW online, watch it, and tell me you're not impressed. I challenge every single one of you to do that.
There is a full ICW show. I think it's Insane in the Membrane that's up there on the YouTube.
It's Insane in the Membrane, yeah.
That's like I said. The Insane in the Membrane, the whole show's on YouTube, isn't it? I think I said it before. The one thing that got me was I was looking when one of the early days of BWR is like we used to find out and used to tell people when wrestling was on the TV. So if it was like on a Men and Motors channel or something like that, we'd find it. And I was looking through all the channels and I saw UK Wrestling Experience on my channel. And then on the same day later on that night, he said ICW, Insane Championship Wrestling. And I went, what the hell is that? We finished the show, went to watch it. And the next thing I know is the first thing I saw was the announcement that the Bookie Boys come from your Mars Wee back passage. I flipped. I just went.
See,
I didn't even see no wrestling.
One of
I
the
didn't see
Bucky boys is
Yeah.
He
Like,
hails directly from Jeremy Kale's
worst fucking nightmare. Yeah. And the other one's 30% horse meat.
Yeah, and I just said and I just sat here and went, I've not watched no wrestling yet, but I want to watch it now. Because they've just got my attention. Because I had to rewind the Sky Plus. I'm going, did he just say what I really think he just said?
But
and I kept rewinding it and I'm going, fucking did.
The wee man who you would have seen saying that got abducted by the Sumerian Death Squad.
Oh, they're great. I love them.
They're phenomenal.
They're phenomenal. I got a T-shirt signed by them too, and they really
I'm trying to get my hands on a SDS shirt at the minute, but it's not happening because
I've got a Southside Wrestling T-shirt signed by the Death Squad guys and most of the roster from that thing. So I'm going. Headset's making you itch. What's up with your headset, Nix?
She's got an infection behind her ear.
Of course you have.
And it'll be sweating her.
Yeah, poor bugger. You all right? No, fair enough. But it's like we said, I think ICW is one of these promotions that everybody's known about. You look down and what the fuck's going on with this? And I don't think it'll work to place except a little place in Glasgow where it started 7 years ago, and Mark Dallas just ran with it. He's done something completely different, and now it's like you said, 90 tickets left for a gig that's like 5 weeks away, 4 or 5 weeks away. It's just phenomenal, and it's like
that's like their biggest venue ever.
Yeah, it's just like your girls and everything like that saying, "This is my promotion. This is our town."
This is like totally our turf, and like the events of the past couple of days, which I'm not going to speak about, they've proved to me, and I know they've proved to Amanda as well, that ICW fans, they aren't just fans, they're family.
It is. It's not a case of, you go along to a show, you buy a ticket, and you're just sort of left at the wayside. If they can help, or if there's a problem, they fix it.
Yeah.
They look after new people, they do whatever it is that's possible to make people feel welcome and involved in the show.
We had people come up, we had one guy come up from Carlisle to the show last time, and do you know that every single one of those guys that we spoke to afterwards, they made him feel welcome. He went home basically thinking that, like, with the thought process of, Jesus, you wouldn't know they were wrestlers afterwards because they're so fucking nice.
It's the one thing I always hold British wrestling in high regard is after the show, these guys can just walk past you and they'll say, "You all right, mate? You all right?" And I say, "Yeah, did you sign that?" "Yeah, no problem. Give me that."
Yeah, whereas if it was WWE,
and you just stand
no,
there.
Give me a tenner.
Yeah. But it's great to have you girls on. It's superb. But I hope it's going to be one of the many in future. So.
No, it will be. You're not getting rid of me that easily. And and Amanda's my best friend, so she's going to be here as well.
Right. Well, I'll have to let you two go because we're just about to chat off and then we've got to finish because I've got to go back to work.
No problem. I'll put that picture in Skype and in the chat room, the picture of the poster.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look at it.
We'll look forward to the next exciting installment of the ICW Invaders.
The next installment is probably not going to be as good as like the one that comes after the 25th of August. You're not going to be able to shut
I'm
me up.
looking forward to that one already. I've got
assuming I sober up in time.
I do that. I'm not going for the whole sober thing. I'm doing till Edinburgh.
Well, to Pixie and Amanda, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ICW Invaders. There we go.
Bye, guys.
You take care. Bye-bye. How are you doing, Nix?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How's your headset?
Yeah, it's just the sponge is just irritating me, that's all.
Oh, I've only had that since November last year.
No, it's just, it doesn't irritate me normally, it's just because of my ears.
Right.
Just because of behind me ear holes.
We're not going long. We're not going long and then we're going to go. Right. Have you got any can you find questions segment on Facebook? I know there's only a couple. And then we're going to finish it off, I think. If you want T-shirts by British Wrestling Radio...
Oh, we've got 3 likes.
I have got 1 in large, I have got 3 XLs, and I have got 2 XXLs. If you want some, send me a message, and I will tell you how much they are, and I will send them to... Send me the money to PayPal, and I will send it to you straight away. I have sent T-shirts to Canada. I have sent T-shirts everywhere. So if you want one, let me know, and I'll do it because I'm taking them all If you want one, please let me know by tonight or tomorrow, because I've got to take them to Sheffield tomorrow, and then I will know exactly what to do with them. So don't worry about it, okay? That'll be fine by me. All right, anyway. Now, they're great shirts. I love them. There's the normal black shirt, this embroidery. It says British Wrestling Radio on the left with a great British flag. And on the sleeve, it says WWWBWR Radio embroidered there as well. And on the back, it says Friday nights, 11 p.m. with Deano and Nixy. No red phone boxes allowed. But the next T-shirt is going to look great. If you want it in black, we'll put it in black. If you want it in other colours, we'll do it in other colours and stuff like that. And so we'll get them done that way, and we'll have it. So we'll get one of them done, and we'll go from there. But if you do want, but you can cut the sleeves off, long sleeve T-shirts. But if you want one, if you want to let me know about designs and everything like that, then please do, because I think the BWR NWO design, I think that's going to come off look great. But anyway. So, but this week's been cool with wrestling, and thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. I'm sorry for the late start and everything. If you have a YouTube channel, if you have a page on Facebook, if you have a radio show to plug, please plug it away in our chat room. This is the time to do it. So, and everything, because I know there's people who's not here, like Gavin Knotts and MJK's not here, and all the other usual guys. The swear one and all the other bits and bobs and people that's been here the last few weeks. I know they'll be here in the spirit and everything like that, and they'll listen to it back on YouTube, which will be put up as soon as I can get back from work. And so, oh yeah, don't forget, affiliates. We've got Lockups on Facebook. If you check Lockup out, you've got that as well. You've also got Wrestle Ropes. You've got don't forget PWS forums as well, and stuff. Yep. Don't forget the Takeover show tomorrow at 3 o'clock with your host Ross Briffett. You can the BWR things. If you want to like us, you can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/BWR Radio. You can follow us on. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/BWR Radio. We've also got us on Justin.tv with Deano042. Follow us on that, because you'll never miss a show again. If you want to listen to us, you can listen to us on the Justin.tv app. You can listen to us on that app if you want it. We are going to see if we can get a BWR app. Get that up and going and see what I've got to do to get that going. Let me know what platform you would like it on, either iPhone or Android. It would help, so I could go with the masses. And then watch all of the other wrestling shows follow suit that we've got an app and they haven't. And then all of a sudden they have apps as well, because we always seem to follow things. Heel Steven is doing a question and answer video. Send him questions at www.youtube.com/watch?VY/OCY6JW. And Ollie's got the Gorilla Report with former WWE superstar Rennie Dupree at his YouTube thing, episode 5, and he's flying and the stuff. But yeah, we're having some good things. Yep, we're on Twitter. Facebook's on Twitter, Ace is on Twitter, everything. You can find me on Tuesday nights listening to WZR Radio. I've got a request now. This is not, because Nixie knows what I'm going to say now. This is going to, I don't want this to sound wrong, but it's got to a stage now where I've got to say it. If you see me on Facebook after midnight, please don't message me, because my phone is switched on, and it's always been switched on for my wife in case she needs me. But most of the time after 12 o'clock, I'm in bed asleep. So if people are messaging me, and you're messaging me at work and stuff like that, people forget. Say the clues in the title. Work. Okay? work is work for me, and I wouldn't want to invade your privacy. And I love every single one of you as much as I do, and I really, really do. And I love chatting to you guys, and I really do. But now it's got to a stage where it's like every time I turn my phone on, and it's like getting to a stage after midnight, it's like do-do-doon, 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 and I'm like, oh God. And I've got 4 conversations on the go at once, and I'm trying to work at the same time. And as much as I want to talk to everyone, and as much as I love every single person, I've got to put my work first now. So work comes first, unfortunately, guys. So if I'm not, please now, like, yeah, Winter, just see, if you see me post something on Facebook, then you can talk to me. Okay? If you see me post some after midnight, then talk to me straight away. I'll be up. Clue is, I'll be up on midnight after Mondays and Tuesdays. There you go. I just don't want to lose my job, and I just don't want to people be upset. It's just that I get in bed at night, and all of a sudden, and I'm like, oh, what the bleeding now? And the worst thing I've had is, I'll never forget it. I had a guy called Alex Zhu from Zambia. This poor lad. He messaged me at 4:30 in the morning wanting to talk wrestling. And I'm like, it's 4:30 in the morning. Yes, I know. I want to talk wrestling. And I said, I'm going to sleep night. And he took such offense that he started sending me abusive messages for 3 weeks. So, please, I'm sorry about that, guys. But everything felt cool and dandy. You found no questions yet?
I have, yeah.
Right, what we got?
Ace has sent us an essay.
Wouldn't question Fred without an essay. Come on.
Ross has sent us something, and Webby sent us something.
Go on then.
Which one do you want me to start with?
We'll start from the top.
All right, that's Ross's.
Go on then.
Do you think the reason for the PG era? Do you think the reason the PG era has so much negativity is because the Attitude Era set such a high standard that anything suffers in comparison? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it had to stop at some point. This is the thing. It had to get to a stage where everything had to evolve. We had the blood. We all had the blood everywhere. I mean, look at it now, and look at it then. I mean, look how much blood Shawn Michaels, Triple H, used to lose in a match.
A lot. Stone Cold.
A lot. Yeah, Stone Cold, Orton, Batista, Undertaker, Kane.
Wait, Orton and Batista are not Attitude Era.
I'm on about. I'm up to 2006 here when the PG era started. Don't you start now?
In 2008.
So 6.
8.
6.
8.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
So
D-Generation X reformed in 2006, right? They started that when they started the PG era. No, tell a lie. Tell a lie. It was 2008. Do apologise. Shit. There you go.
What are we betting?
I'm thinking it's good. Everything happens for a reason, and it's always the same. It's like the way the industry evolves and all the rest of it. Yeah, PG era was great, and PG say, oh yeah, PG era shit. We want this. We want this. We want this. We used to get this. We used to get this. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Yes, D-Generation X reformed 2006. WWE went PG 2008. So it's been there for 5 years. I think when you look at it now, something had to happen to protect the wrestlers. It had to happen. It's a lot safer now than it was 5 years ago. Would you agree? But we're still getting the concussions. We're still getting concussions and everything like that. And so...
yeah, but you're always going to get injuries.
Yeah, but they're trying to stop the concussions and try and protect the wrestlers. You didn't used to get your wrestlers protected as much as you used to do, and now you are. So it's a good thing that's happened. Yes, you're not going to please everybody. You're not going to please a 28-year-old guy that watched Attitude Era when he was 13 because he watched all the bras and panty matches and all the bleeding mud wrestling matches and all this. And you watched Trish Stratus getting her boobs out and the puppies and all this shit. Yes, great time. Don't get me wrong. It was a great time to be a fan. But there is time where you've just got to stop and go, right, what can we do that's going to be better? They got more sponsors because they did PG. They've a lot more thing. They got more. There's more kids. Look at the crowds that turn up to WWEs and all this stuff now. Yes, they are dead. They are dead crowds. They are. I mean, the best reaction crowd this year we've had was WrestleMania, and we've had some a few weeks ago, New York City, all the other places like that. Yes, we've had these great ones, but now it's just like, no fucking way. But yeah, nice question, Ross. That was a good one, mate. Next.
Alright. No. Is this a spoiler if I talk about Chris Sabin, or have we seen it yet?
What, Chris Sabin, what? No, Chris Sabin was last week when he became title. Chris Sabin won it last week. So, he did that. He still did it, what?
I don't actually want to say that one in case it's a spoiler.
Well, what's it saying? Is it about Chris Sabin winning the title?
Yeah, have we seen that yet?
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, we
just said it.
Oh, I'm about 3 weeks behind again.
Ah, bullshit, woman. Come on. Just watch YouTube on a Friday morning. You'll watch all Bleeding Impact episode then. Good, Benny.
Sabin winning the title, was it just a gimmicky thing for Destination X, or will it actually last until Bound for Glory?
I think I think it's gonna be. Oh, I don't know what to say. I hope he's going to be there for Bound for Glory. It's just like Austin Aries last year. Nobody expected Austin Aries to have it till Bound for Glory, and he did. Yeah, but Sabin can't talk, but he can do some wicked matches. I'd like to say yes, but with the state of TNA at this moment, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We know what's happening now at the next nights and everything like that. It was happening on this week's Impact. Main event at Bound for Glory: Sabin versus Magnus. Would that sell tickets?
Maybe not.
Yeah. No. Bully Ray versus Magnus.
That would.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you'd have Aces and Eights versus Main Event Mafia, and loser has to disband. Yeah. They'd have to do something like that. We'll see. But no, that's a good question as well, Chris Sabin. I think, yes, I would love him to hold it to Bound for Glory, but I can't see it. I think they'll do something with him. It's just a stopgap, just to take the belt off a Bully for a couple of weeks. So I think that. I think, do you want his truth? Here's my name that's going to be in the main event for Bound for Glory: AJ Styles. AJ Styles will win the title against Bully Ray. Will win the title back at Bound for Glory against Bully Ray for the title. AJ Styles versus Bully Ray.
Okay.
But that'll be it. And Ace's question.
Right. Questions. Right. What do you think about WWE? What do you think about how WWE is booking Ryback and his character? Rubbish. Said it last week. We think he's going to be gone by the end of the year.
Yeah, we said it last week. Yeah, he's got Ryback's star has faded more quickly than the bloody. Ryback's rating has gone down more Titanic, really. He's just gone so down so quick. It's just crazy. I mean, 1 week he was hugging. What was the reason behind him hugging Vicky Guerrero, for God's sake?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
All of a sudden, everybody was digging. Oh, she's going to be his manager. Vicky Guerrero's going to be Ryback's manager. Nothing's got to happen. He got pushed. It was ever the same. They push someone, and either they swim or they don't. And Ryback didn't swim, and he's just Goldberg with RVD's outfit on there, and RVD's going to come back. And it's like we said before. SummerSlam, Ryback versus Rob Van Dam, and the winner gets to win the singlet.
Yeah.
And the winner gets the outfit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, is Brad Maddox doing a good job as the current Raw general manager?
I love Brad Maddox as general manager. He's a breath of fresh air. He's great. I love Brad Maddox. We think he's awesome as a general manager. I love what they're doing with Brad Maddox. I think Brad's really, really cool on.
He's not really a particular. He's not a heel or a face, is it? I think that's the thing at the minute. He's doing, but he's tweener, and he's doing sort of like one and the other at the same time.
We've seen Snapchat, heel Steven, Ryback's gone down quicker than Sonny.
Or Kelly.
Yeah. Hey, who goes? We could. Do you imagine? Can you imagine that as a dream match? Who goes down quicker match? Kelly versus Sonny. There we go. That's killed that. Now, anything else?
Let's have a look. What about Vicky Guerrero being the new SmackDown general manager?
Is she?
Didn't you know that?
No, I didn't. I'm way behind on SmackDown. I'm way behind.
You didn't see Raw this week, then?
I ain't seen Raw yet at all. I've only seen snippets of Raw, so I'm trying to catch up on everything. But Vicky's back. Let me guess. She's fired Teddy Long?
Yes.
What a surprise. Here we go. Now,
I don't know what's going on with Booker C yet, though.
Apparently he's coming back and wrestling. That's what I've heard.
Okay. All right, there's no point in mentioning the last bit of Ace's questions. We've already talked about TNA talents being released. He's done some non-wrestling ones. I don't know if you really want to talk about those.
Go on, then. Let me see if I can do it.
First one's to do with UFC. I don't know how much you know about that.
A bit. Go on, try me.
Excuse me. Who do you think wins the UFC flyweight championship between Demetrius Johnson and John Morga for tomorrow night?
I'll go with Morgus. I really think Morgus has got a good pair of hands on him, and he can move well. So, but I'm going to miss it because I'm in Sheffield. So, thanks very much. I'm going to fucking miss it. But guess what? I'm going to be at an after-show party as one of the participants. Get in there. Yep, so I'll be there tomorrow night. Party. Do you know why? P-A-R-T-Y. And you know why? Because I gotta. Any other question from his got? Or is that just the UFC?
What do we think about the royal baby announcement in being called Prince George of Cambridge?
Do you know, me and my wife, Lindsay, picked his name. Because this is no bullshit now. Right? I said he's going to be called George. And Lindsay went, no, he's going to be called Louis. And I went, what? And I went, you can't call a kid Louis. And they called him George Alexander Louis. I wish we'd have
Funny
put
you
better.
say that, because I'd thought of Alex or Alexander as well, I'll be honest.
No, I couldn't believe it. I was like that. What? And then I just said on Facebook, when George has a brother or a sister, they've got to call it Zippy. Because when I was younger, it was with Rainbow. You used to have George, the hippopotamus, and he used to talk like this. Oh, Zippy, you are so funny. Oh, Zippy, you are hilarious. And then you get Zippy going, oh, Bongo Bogs, you are so funny. George, stop putting away, you pink pinnock. And that's what it used to be. So Zippy and George, that's where the idea come from. And but that's Zippy, yeah. But I think it's a great one. It couldn't have happened to I loved it when they came out and William looked at the sky and waved. To wave to his mum. And that really touched home for me because it's like they came out the same door that he came out of when he was a baby.
Yeah.
The same hospital. And I thought, that's a cool thing. You can say what you want about our royal family. You can say anything you want, but William and Kate are putting smiles back on people's faces about the royal family. It's
the only problem I've got, I'll be honest, they're talking about modernising the royal family, yet they have a child and they've got to call it a traditional name. What's up with that?
George ain't traditional. George is everywhere.
King George. Why couldn't they just come up with something completely different?
What, King Tyler?
Just something different.
Or King Seth?
No, but like something different. Why does it always have to be?
It's written in. If you're a royal, then you have to. There's some things of royal family you have to follow, and that's one of them and stuff. But
yeah, but
you
why?
can't.
Because they didn't follow that when they had the first King George, did they?
Oh, come on,
King
Nick.
William.
No, Nick. You're going back to early centuries. How do I know what they're leading the bleeding early centuries? Then,
so they were allowed to invent new king names. So why
Booker.
can't we in like the 21st or the 22nd century, whatever we're in?
I don't bleeding know. I'm not the queen, do I? I don't know what she's up to. Yes, she can change things, yes, and everything like that. But yeah, fair enough. But I think George is like a traditional name, but it's lost. People call their kids George still to this day. So I think it's a nice name. Poor kid's going to get bullied at school though, going Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie. It's got to be Georgie Porgy. That's got to be that. But I think it's a cracking thing with Wildcat Babe. I like it. I like the fact that they've come out and all this, and she's not employing a nanny. Have you heard? She's not got a nanny. She's doing it herself.
Good.
So give full on to Kate for that one. But anyway, there you go. Royal Family Chat on British Wrestling Radio. You don't get this on Inside the Ropes or Ministry of Slam.
No, you don't.
Definitely not. But, well, as we said earlier on, today is a massive day for me. And I just want to say thank you to every person, especially to this person at the end of my headset. I wasn't going this morning because I've had medical problems, but they've cleared up now. They've,
nice little irony we were talking about earlier.
Yes. Well, it seems to have been, I've now, the song "Please Release Me" never came into my heart as more as it did 3 hours ago, and all I can say.
I didn't tell you we keep playing "Tragedy" by Steps at work. I keep doing the dance.
Fuck's sake! Here we go. Anyway,
and to become one.
Oh dear. And well, anyway, thanks to Winters, to Ollie, to everybody that sent me great messages. I'm going to put a thread up, so if you want to put a thread up and send me funny messages to keep me smiling and stuff, to keep me out on the ground, would be appreciated. Thanks to Nixy, thanks to everybody in our chat room as usual, the usual gang of Nixy, Asa, Winters, Pixie, Ross, Brian, Stephen, Deano, number one fan, Andy, Alan, Steve, Alan, Steve, Alan. Do you remember it? Alan, Steve, Alan. And Chris and Ollie that's left us and stuff like that. So good luck to you on that one. But thanks to every single person that listens to us and everything. YouTube is getting that every Friday. I'm sorry, Alan. I couldn't resist it. I've got a brother and he gets it off of me all the time. And so I'm sorry, mate. I do apologise. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody at Elite British Wrestling for giving me this chance tomorrow. Thanks to Andrew Hogg, to Danielle, to Mikey Van Riot, to all the guys up there sending me messages and saying how much they're going to kick my ass and put my head through a mincer. It's going to be the best day of my life. It's to say that since 5 years old, when he watched Mick McManus and wrestling when he was 5 years old and decided he wanted to be a wrestler, it took 39 years, but I'm doing it. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. I really, really can't. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be one of them days I'm never going to forget. It's going to be filmed as much as I can do it. It's going to be filmed as much as I can. I promise. It's not going to be on the same standard as Nigel McGuinness's DVD, but it's going to be a video diary of me doing it, so you get to see everything I've got. But I'm going to do my best for it as much as I can, because you guys deserve this. I don't take me in the ring tomorrow. I take a nation. I take the British Wrestling Radio nation in with me. Mm-hmm. Yes, a matter of fact, Warrior, somebody is. My brother. I am getting my brother to video it while I'm in the ring. So he's going to video the whole lot. So there we go. And,
are you still at the point that you said you were at last week in terms of coming in?
Of what?
When you enter, are you still where you said you're probably going to be like when we talked about it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
I haven't got a clue. It's going to be great. So
yeah, I know a few bits already. I'm not allowed to say though.
Yeah, well, if it all comes off, I think the plans are going to change tomorrow. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to say I wish you all farewell, and I'm going to say
good luck.
Thanks to everybody for tomorrow.
Don't break anything. Don't die.
If you want a T-shirt, send me a message tonight, because after tomorrow, if I've got any left, I'll sell them at a discount price to get rid of them. And if you're going to get them cheap, you can have them cheap. And if I've got any left, then I will. And then we'll put money for somebody like that, anything. And take care, guys. And anyway, and see you again soon, okay? And I should be able to find it somewhere. But we can't finish it without our favourite song. No, I can't get it. I can't get it. So I'll have to see if I can find it next week. But see you again next week, guys, and take care.
Good luck.
And bye-bye. And see you next Sunday, Nick. All right, Marlo?
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget, PWS forums. They're good guys. Take care, guys.